You ever look at a piece of bowling alley and think, man, this could be a table? Well, me either, until I got my hands on this. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's heavier than I thought that was gonna be. Oh, shit, okay, forklift it is. This slab weighs about 321 pounds, as it says on the side of it, and that made it kind of a problem because I couldn't move this all on my own.
Holy crap. Look on this side. Oh yeah. I mean, they didn't care at all. It makes me wonder if it's just acceptable to make... I never thought about a product where I might not have to remove the glue on the backside. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna have to be careful there. Little delamination. Oh, it's maple all the way down the side. Must be some sort of tongue and groove. See if I can get that out.
One of the biggest problems with a top this size is it's just massive. I mean, I only have a 13-inch planer, and there's no way I could run that through there. So I took it over to my buddy Scott's shop, so that way we could get it flat. He's got a massive slab flattening machine, and we were worried about nails because we'd heard about it, and it was once we flipped it over to the top side that we actually got some. Now in this video, I actually only set it up for time lapse, and so that really kind of sucked because then we really missed like all the excitement. It was like a Chinese dragon flying up the tube.
So some of the way you can tell this is a bowling alley is, so I just like sanded this down a little bit, but you can see like there are these dots still in here, and that's definitely where, you know, balls had landed. That's pretty neat. Like, I don't know, that's one of those things that I get oddly excited about for no reason. Like, you can see in the glare, especially like right in here, like, it's funny because I can't feel it with my hand, but you can see it. There's just the slightest indentation from somebody who had a little too much vertigo. The various little dots where these things had landed, and even though it got flattened, yeah, I couldn't run risk of flattening again, especially because we had a few nails along the way, especially this one. But yeah, you get it. Yeah, there aren't too many dots over here. That's for sure. But nonetheless, yeah, we got another good one right there. But yeah.
Now normally I wouldn't finish this by sanding. We would use the machine, but again, running the risk of damaging the cutter head is just something I wasn't willing to put Scott through.
Yeah, you can see the edges here from when it was originally taken out. They used a chainsaw, or at least I would guess they used a chainsaw, and it's definitely not too straight. So
I said, well, you ain't that straight.
we're gonna clean that up on both sides. That may seem like a lot, but we got all this to play with, so really it's not too bad. But if I take off too little, it'll spray dust everywhere, and I miss some stuff. My hope is that I don't really go through any nails. Because there are nails running through this stuff all over the place. Oh, let's see anything else. Okay. Yeah, now I'm questioning like how this thing's even held together since literally all these pieces fell apart. Is that's amazing. We'll get that cleaned up pretty easily. There'll be some splinters. That's no big deal. Let's make this table out of bowling alley, they said. It'll be fun, they said. So, definitely didn't expect this. I don't know why I didn't expect this, but I can't get my punch out. This is stupid. Ugh, like, Well, I was gonna say something weird. I had to pull it on it for a minute, so. But anyways, yeah. To your left. Okay. Right. Where are you going? Okay. Now sit down. Now we'll pick it up. Damn, dude. Holy fuck, all the let's go, dude. Dude, I wish I did this by myself earlier. No fucking way. 1, 2, 3. God, bless America. I hate this so much. Oh my god. Alright, so lay it down. Yeah. This way. Alright, kind of like this. Alright, ready? Yep, ready when you are. Alright, Captain. Now look at the slide. Okay, for a second.
Yeah. Fucking boom, baby.
Bada bing. That's it. Let's see it. Yeah, might have decided to stay up. I got torch for you. Yeah, got it. There are a couple areas, like here and here, where I pounded in the nail and ended up poking through the surface. And we're gonna get those ground down so that way we can give this baby a sand and spray finish the bottom. So it's basically ready to be sanded. So here we go.
Even with glue and clamps, this table felt like it wanted to come apart. The seams just wouldn't close, so we ended up filling the gaps with epoxy and scraped everything flush by hand.
So I just routed out this spot for the plate, and I realized that's not a good idea. Like functionally, yes, it's a very nice thing, but I don't like want to run into a screw with my router. Like that could be so bad. It's kind of a minefield of sorts. You know, I hit screws in different places that I did not expect, and they're a lot more dense than you think they are. So I got out my trusty dusty metal detector, and as I run over the sides, it's like, yeah, there are nails all over the place. So now I'm gonna have to fill this back in really quick, even though I literally just routed it. I'll fill this back in, sand it, spray it, and then I'm just gonna have to mount the legs directly because, yeah, I can't risk running into any nails. So here's to doing the same work twice.
To mount the legs, I added threaded metal inserts into the bottom of the table. That way I can use machine screws for a strong, clean connection, and if I ever need to take the legs off, I won't wear out the wood. Huge shout out to my friend Brandon. He came through and built these legs from the ground up. First he cut everything to length, then welded it all together. I've done this before, but Brandon's just on another level when it comes to welding and fabrication, and this table is better because of him. Now onto the finishing process. I like to start with an oil-based layer since it takes longer to dry. It really soaks into the surface and brings out the grain. Then after a day or two I come back and spray my favorite finish of all time, water-based polyurethane. It's easy to clean up, dries fast, and doesn't leave that strong, lingering scent. This is one of those projects that reminded me of why I love doing this. I learned a lot, not just about the material, but about the process, the patience, and the people. I can't thank everyone enough who showed up along the way, because what we build it with, says something about who we are. It's never just about the wood or the tools, it's about showing up. And when we do that for each other, that's when something great gets made.
Like a mighty love, dreams like